welcome back to my channel. This coffee table, which is going to be my project for today, has quite the backstory. My brother had a party, someone fell on his coffee table and broke it. Then he went on Facebook Marketplace and found this coffee table. Now this coffee table is the same coffee table I had growing up, and so real nostalgia. And I had to have it. So went to pick it up, and now I'm going to be refinishing it. Not going to take it to the nth degree. I'm just going to sand it down, make sure I can recoat the top because it's in pretty rough shape. And yeah, that's going to be my project for today. Here it is, quite damaged, but free. So as you can see, you can't take it down too much because I've noticed it actually is a veneer coat, which means it's a thin, tiny coat. You can see here where it was chipped off. So I'm just going to be sanding this down enough to get rid of a lot of these scratch marks. And then I'm going to be refinishing it with a darker top coat. There are some marks on the side and on the legs. I might just take it down slightly, but I'm not gonna go crazy. It's working, but slowly. I'm probably going to continue using 40 grit for a while till I can get this off. But as you can see, the veneer, it's a bit damaged. Now we're at 80 grit and it's still a slow process. Fairly clean slate, and now I'm going to start going into the 100 and 200 grit sandpaper. I'm just going to lightly sand the edges here. Excuse the redness of my face. I was just it's really hot out. Anyway, a continuation of the saga of the coffee table, as well as the new addition, which is today I found the side table on Facebook Marketplace that would go with the coffee table that we had in our house. Like, this piece is amazing. It's actually in really good shape. I'm gonna just touch up the top. One of the legs, where is it? One of the legs is broken, but I'm gonna be gluing that and it should be all good to go. Look at this beautiful piece. We used to hide in there. So that's now being added to the project. The nostalgia, I can't even. 30 bones, $30. Like, this piece is amazing. It's actually in really good shape. I'm gonna just touch up the top. One of the legs, where is it? One of the legs is broken, but I'm gonna be gluing that and it should be all good to go. Look at this beautiful piece. We used to hide in there. So that's now being added to the project. The nostalgia, I can't even. 30 bones, $30. Okay, the garage is a mess. That's a given. Now that it's half a gym. This is the piece. So the first thing we're gonna do is fix up the leg. You can see there's a bit of a discrepancy between the colors. This is more what I remember. But anyway, okay. Oh my God, it's heavier than I thought. Okay, I'm gonna turn it upside down. And as I showed you yesterday, this piece is loose. Still pretty good shape. It just needs, I don't want to fully pull it off, but it just needs glue, which I looked for that everywhere this morning. Okay, put a bit under the leg here. And then some in this crack. Honestly, don't think it needs to be overdone here because... okay, then we'll clamp the sides. You can see the damage here. I'm just gonna glue it and then I'm gonna clamp it here to make sure both sides are gonna hold together. There's pressure here, which is good. Nothing more satisfying than when it works properly. Jesus. Okay. Put it a little bit higher. There we go. The other side pinched so well. I'll just say this DeWalt one for clamps. This is not an ad, but it's way better. Okay. So I've spared you some of the details, but I went to buy this stain. Early American, makes sense because this is vintage. But when I went, I realized that I had this stain already downstairs, so that was a waste of money. Even though this table is free, I still am afraid of ruining it. But I am going to go along the perimeter just to give it... I hope this looks good. Well, it's going to look better than what it did. One would hope. But yeah, I'm just going to give it a good coat. Oh, this is real stain, not water-based. And God, it smells good. Better open the door. It is the correct color. I'm gonna go over it twice. It's not gonna make it look perfect, but that's not the goal here. As I do often, I've decided to switch stains because I just feel like it's too light. Let's see. Narrowly different, but I think I'm gonna go with this. It's a bit darker. It's like looking really brown. Yeah, that looks correct to me. Now we get to do the top. Let's hope it goes well. Ooh, it's gonna need quite a few coats. Look how light it is. So now while the other piece is drying, we're gonna release these little puppies and see how our leg is doing. Okay, looking pretty. Oops, I'm not gonna touch that right now, but looks pretty dry. We're gonna flip her over and so as I said, this one, so I'm just giving, with a very low, high grit 280 so that it's not taking off a lot of the color, because as you can see, this one is darker than this one. Well, this only has one coat, but it is much darker, so I'm just trying to take off a bit of the sheen so that I can put one more. I'm just going to do the top and see how it goes. Again, there's a watermark here and I can still see it, but I don't want to go all the way down. It wouldn't look right. It looks all right. I'm going to use this 800 grit sandpaper to just give her a once over and then maybe one more coat. This I might even attempt. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. I mean, clearly from this angle you can see that they are vastly different colors, but at the end of the day, I don't think it matters that much. God willing, this will be my last coat. I've continued to mix a darker tone with it. Okay, so I